Hey there, Shuffle fans. Kayla here from the Elify team, and it is time for another Shuffle Weekly Tip. This week, we're going to be talking about what you need ready to build your first shuffle card or any additional shuffle cards. So we got lots of new users that come in, and they are just in awe of all of the things they can include on their shuffle card, on their digital business card, from social media links to YouTube videos, Vimeo videos embedded right on the card, including a profile photo or a product photo, including about text, your website links. There's just so many possibilities, and we want to make sure that when you come in for the first time, or even if you're building additional cards to add to your shuffle deck, that you know everything you need to have ready and handy on your mobile device, so that you can just plug and play and insert these items into the card editor, so it makes building your card faster and easier. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can follow along. What we're going to do is just open up the shuffle card editor. So you guys should be seeing my phone now. Oh, yep, there we go. I'm going to go back a little bit here. So for anyone who already has shuffle cards created, when you launch your app for the first time, it's going to bring you to all of your cards you already have created, and you can swipe through until you get over, and you can swipe left or right until you get over to the Add New screen. Now, for new users who are coming in, as soon as you launch the app, this is the screen that you have, and this is your Add New shuffle card. So your digital business card, this is where you go to create it. So I'm going to tap Add New, and that's going to take you to the template selector. And what's awesome about this, you can see across the bottom, we have so many templates that are available, depending on your preference, depending on how you want to showcase yourself. Maybe you want a circular profile photo. You find that looks more elegant, or you want something that's kind of on the side and has your contact icons next to it. There's so many options to choose from. So really, take some time when you have a few minutes, go through these templates and see which ones you like. I'm going to call out to you at the bottom right now. You can see on my screen those 3 that say new. And what's awesome about these new ones is that they include a product image as well as a profile image. So you can see here we have the product image for Elify of the desktop, the tablet, and the phone. And if I scroll down this card, you can see, oh, and there's the profile image for the card itself. This next one, it's kind of reversed. So we have the profile image up at the top, and then down below we have a product image right above videos and things like that. So lots of templates to choose from. Choose one that's going to suit you. Also, I'm going to call out to you right now, this is also where you adjust your button color. So if you want to change the color of your shuffle card, you can do so by tapping on the button card item right there, and you can see we have 4 standard ones you can choose from. You can change it to purple, and it changes the color of your name on the card, as well as the buttons and the social media icons and things like that. So just kind of to bring some consistency all throughout the card. You can also, by tapping more, you can enter in your RGB code or your hex code if you want to match your company color exactly. You have the capability to do that. Now, also please note that this is a little bit different on Android than it is on Apple devices, on iPhones, things like that. Apple people, yours is going to look a little bit different, but know that you have the same capability by tapping that more, the more option. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that template. And if you're coming in for the first time, and you have created your profile, or if you haven't created your profile, what it's going to do, it's going to pull that information to the card if you'd like. So if you have, the company that you're promoting, the products that you're promoting is saved to your shuffle profile, which is your name, your company, your title, your phone number, your email. That information can be pulled directly into the card. Now, for many of our users, you have people who have multiple different businesses. And so sometimes what they're promoting or what the information that they have on their Shuffle profile is not necessarily what they want to be using in their Shuffle cards because they're promoting another business or something else. So that's what that prompt is for. Do you want to use your profile information or do you want to start from scratch, basically? So I'm going to go ahead and hit no for now. So this is the card editor. Now this is where you're going to want to have everything handy to plug and play, to make sure that building your card is quick, seamless, easy, and it's just everything's ready to go right there for you. So we're going to go through this. You can give your card a title, and this is going to be what shows on your Shuffle card view when you're swiping through. So let's just call this one New Product Launch. There we go. Oop, new. All right, and then you'll see the next item that is right there is add a profile picture. So I'm going to tap on that. And when you add a profile picture, you have 3 options. You can take a brand new photo. If you want to take a selfie of yourself to include on your Shuffle card, you can do that. However, if you have a professional headshot that you want to use, or even if you want to showcase another photo, if you want to show your products or, you know, a new house or something like that, whatever you want to showcase on your card, have that photo downloaded to your mobile device. And there's a few ways that you can do that. You can, if it's on Facebook or if it's on a website, you can save it and email it to yourself so that you can pull it up on your email to your mobile device, or you could Facebook message it to yourself or use any of those messenger apps to make sure that it's handy. Just want to make sure it's downloaded to your device. So I'm going to go ahead and upload from a device, from my device, gallery, downloads, and I have my headshot right there. Oops. Clicked out of that for a second there. There we go. And then you can zoom in, zoom out on your photo, make sure that it's fitting the screen the way that you want. And there we go. We have our profile image there. So again, make sure you have that handy. If you need to email it to yourself, if you need to get it off the web, make sure that it's on your mobile device ready to go. Going through these next items, first and last name, email, phone number. I do want to call out, so depending on if the phone number you include is like an office line or a landline and you don't want people texting it to you, you can turn off the text icon here. So by switching that off, it turns off the ability to text. So they're only going to have the ability to call that number if it happens to be an office line or a landline, like I mentioned. If you're including your mobile number and you want people to text you, you want people to have that option, swipe that, make it blue, and that will give them the option to text you to whatever number that you're including there. You can also include a second phone number. You can see below, alternative phone, on your Shuffle card as well. So a few options there. Going into this next section, so we have Skype, we have WhatsApp, and we have Line. So these are platforms for communicating with contacts, video calls, messaging, different things like that. If you're using Skype, WhatsApp, or Line to connect with your contacts or your prospects, what you're going to need here for these areas is your user ID or your username. So for instance, for Skype, I have my Skype app open. So I'm going to pull up Skype, and you can see I just pulled up my profile, and Skype tells me right here my Skype name is Kayla.Hoget. So that's what I'm going to put into my Shuffle card, where it's saying, do you want to connect with people through Skype? Do you want to have the Skype icon on your Shuffle card? I'm going to use that username here. And that's where I can find it. So for any of these applications, you can open them up, go to your profile, and find out what your username is. And that's what you're going to input into these areas. It's not a URL link, it's just your username. And then what that's going to do on the recipient side is it's going to launch their Skype app if they have it, and it's going to ask them if they want to request to connect with you on that application. So make sure that you have your username handy for any of these ones, Skype, WhatsApp, Line. Moving on down, we have company name, job title, self-explanatory, address. If you want to make sure that your clients know where to find you, if you have an appointment that you have scheduled with them, you can include an address here. And what that's going to do when they tap on the map icon, it's going to open up Google Maps so that they can navigate right to where you are, so that they can find you easily. Now, know that all of these fields are optional. They're not mandatory, so you don't have to include an address if you don't want to. If that's irrelevant to you, that's totally okay. So another thing that you're going to want to have handy, if you want to include it on your shuffle card, is your company logo. So again, this is something that you can grab from your company's website or from resources that they provide to you individually. Maybe they share something with you over Google Drive or what have you. But if you want to include your company logo, same like we did for the profile picture up above, you want to make sure that you have that logo saved to your mobile device. And then you can add it in right here, and you'll have the same editing capability as far as zooming in and zooming out on your company logo to include on your card. So that's that. And then moving on down to our social media links. Now, these work a little bit differently than up above where we talked about Skype, WhatsApp, Line. That's where you're going to include your username. But down below for social media, this is where you're going to want your URL that goes to your social media profile. So for instance, I have my LinkedIn profile up, or at least I should. Here we go, on my Chrome. So yeah, I just logged into LinkedIn and I went to my LinkedIn profile. And so what you're going to do now, it's probably not going to specify for you specifically that this is your LinkedIn profile link and this is what you can share with others. But what you're going to do is when you log into LinkedIn or you log into Facebook or any of those social media sites, you're going to go to your profile. Right? So it opens up like this, what your, if anyone were to look at your profile, what they would readily see. And then you're going to go into the address bar at the top and you're going to tap on that. This is going to be your profile link that you're going to want to share in your Shuffle app. So for this one, it's linkedin.com/in/Kayla-Hoget. And then it has that number there. And I'm pretty sure that that number is optional, that you can just do linkedin.com/in/Kayla-Hoget and it will bring that up for you. But try it both ways. But that's where you're going to find it. I just want to be clear that that's where you're going to find it. So again, log in to your social media site, go to your profile, and then tap in the address bar up at the top of your web browser. That's the link that you're going to copy and paste. So different websites have different formats. For instance, with the LinkedIn, you can see they do the /in/ before they do the username. So if I were to just put linkedin.com/Kayla-Hoget, it's not going to work. So you just want to make sure you're using the format that your social media platform is using. So that's where you're going to grab that link again. So I'm going to go back to Shuffle. So that's where I would put it, in the linkedin.com right there, /in/Kayla-Hoget. And again, I would say best practice is to copy and paste whatever the URL is at the top of your profile, copy and paste that in here. And that's the surest way to find success with using these social media icons. So moving on down, Snapchat, I will again draw your attention. Snapchat is another username. So it's not a URL like all of these other ones. So, you know, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all of those are URLs. Snapchat works the same way as Skype, WhatsApp, Line. So you're going to want to find your Snapchat username, and then that's what you'll put in here. And then again, on the recipient side, when they tap on the Snapchat icon, it's just going to pull up your contact and ask if you want to request to connect. So that's how those work. Moving on down, this is the about text section. And this is something that often takes our users by surprise because you don't include about text usually on a paper business card, right? So what message do you want to share to your prospects, to your contacts about your business, about your products, about your offering, whatever it is you're sharing? What do you want to say to them to introduce them to what it is that you have to offer? So I would, take some time and really write out something thoughtful that's going to speak to your audience. What is it that excites you about the business that you're in and that's going to excite them as well? So include that text here, and you have some formatting options. You can see across the bottom, I have the option to bold text, to italicize, to underline. So you have some formatting options here as well. So play around with that and make sure that your about text section looks the way that you want it to. You can bullet point items, you can bold items that you want to draw attention to. So take some time to create that. Scrolling on down, like I mentioned at the beginning, those new templates, we have the option to include a product photo as well. So again, same as profile photo, same as logo photo, you want to make sure you have that handy on your mobile device, that it is downloaded to your gallery. So you can add a product photo in there. Website links. In order to add this next section, website links, YouTube links, and Vimeo links. Yeah, you can add multiple of these to your shuffle card. So in order to do that, you're going to go ahead and tap on the section that you want to add a link for. For website links, you can see there's a button title area, and that's just going to be what your recipient sees. If you want to say, visit my website, or see our new products, or check out this house, or whatever, wherever you want to direct them, have a title that speaks to that. And then down below, again, make sure that you're aware there are 2 fields for each link that you want to add: the title and then the URL. And that's the website that you're wanting to direct them to. Again, that's going to be hidden. The only thing the recipient is going to see is the button title. And to add more, you just click the plus button, add link, and you can add up to 5 on your shuffle card. So just to call that out, YouTube links. Same kind of thing here. You're going to have a YouTube title. This is optional. You don't have to include a title above your embedded video, but if you want to let your prospects know what it is they're about to watch, you can include a title above the video that's on your card. And then for your YouTube video link, when you go into YouTube to grab this link, you want to make sure it's the shareable link on YouTube. So I have my YouTube page up. I'm going to go ahead and open that. Let's see here. YouTube. All right, so I have a video open. It was our announcement of the 100 cards. I'm going to pause that really quick. So this is your YouTube view of the video. Now, the link that you want is going to be the shareable link. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that arrow down below the title of the video: special announcement, 100 card upgrade available. It's next to the plus sign here. This is your share button. And you can see this format is a little bit different than like your standard youtube.com/whatever the video is, the video ID is. The shareable link, which is the one you want to include, is u2.be. And so you want to make sure that that's differentiated. It's a little bit different. So make sure you're using that shareable link. Again, it's u2.be. And that's going to be, you're going to have the most success embedding the video on your card with that link. So just to let you know, that's the link that you want to use here. And again, you can add up to 5 videos on your shuffle card. So you can just add additional YouTube links. Again, making sure you're filling out, if you want to have a video title, put it above, and then use that shareable link in your YouTube URL. Vimeo, same thing. You can add your video title here and then your Vimeo share link down below. It works the same way as your YouTube. And then down at the bottom here, we have a shuffle banner ad, on or off. So if you're someone who's actively promoting Shuffle, you're using it in your business, you're seeing success, you love using this as a marketing tool, and you want to offer other people the chance to get Shuffle as well directly from your business card, you can turn that banner on or off. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to pull up my Shuffle card that I have open in my web browser. So this is my Shuffle card. You can see I have the company logo across the top. Down at the bottom, that's the banner ad. Click here, get your virtual business card now. That's it. That's the advertisement that we have available. If you'd like to include it on your card, you can do so. You can see as I scroll down through my card, it just stays there at the bottom of the screen. Just know that that's what it is. That's exactly what it's going to look like. The green, click here, and then get your virtual business card now. Very subtle. But if someone's like, oh my gosh, this is really cool, I think I could use something like this, then they have a call to action. They know where to go to get their Shuffle card if they want. And again, you are going to get credit for that referral if they choose to do that. So going back to our card editor, you know, that's the bottom of it. Also, the show referral ID. So for our affiliates, you know, if you're signing people up actively, if you're using Shuffle as an additional business, you can include your referral ID there. So when when people are signing up and, you know, they've lost your referral ID, or, you know, they're not sure what to do, you can include the referral ID at the bottom of your card so that they can just quickly reference what that is when they're signing up. Now, again, these options at the bottom are for our affiliates, and they're completely optional, Shuffle users. They're completely optional. You can turn both of those off if you just want to be promoting your business and what it is that you're offering. So know that that's available. So hopefully that's the bottom of the card editor. We've gone through all of these sections. Hopefully you have a better idea now of what you need to have handy when you're building out all of your cards, your website links, your social media links, if you're using Skype, WhatsApp, making sure you have your user ID, your username, for Snapchat as well. So there's a lot that you can include here, which is honestly what makes Shuffle so special, which makes Shuffle so effective, is that you're really getting people into your products and services, asking them to connect in a variety of ways so that they can connect with you in a way that makes sense to them. So it's really, really helping you push your business forward, boost your business by allowing and providing all of these areas for people to connect with you. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. We're happy to answer them. Comment on this video. You can also contact our team as usual through your Shuffle app. To do so, go to your main menu in the top left corner, go down to Help Center, and then Feedback. And by tapping Feedback, that is the quickest, easiest way to get in contact with our customer support team. We will get back to you within 24 hours, usually. Normal business hours being Monday through Friday. But yeah, and then otherwise, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. This is where we communicate with our customers the most. We want to make sure you guys are getting all of the most relevant information, all of the most recent app updates and things like that. So make sure you subscribe to the Elify YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in, you guys, and I will definitely see you next time. Hope you have a great rest of your week.